Blessed Sunday, Team Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. Let us take a look on what is happening in the nation of Zimbabwe. There is a prophecy which is directed to Advocate President Nelson Chamisa from a prophet called Alpha, P Alpha, Prophet P Alpha is the prophet, and he has directed this prophecy to Advocate Nelson Chamisa and to his supporters. So we don't need to waste much of your time. We need to hear what he had to say, but I'm not going to play the whole prophecy. I'm going to play the most important part of that prophecy so that you'll be able to understand what is happening. And when you find time, or when you get time, you'll be able to visit to his YouTube page for the whole prophecy. That is, if you want to view it or to see it. So let us go through this. Is a very important exercise, Team Zimbabwe, a necessary one, and brace up.
One error that we all hear when we have a vision as a politician, as a political party, the partakers of the vision, which are the MPs, all those people now, when they begin to benefit from being in their positions, wherever they are, then greediness, it comes. When greediness comes, that's a wrong turn. That's when everything goes wrong. If we are able to get rid of the people that are greedy in our nation or in our political parties, you shall see that we Zimbabweans, we won't be in a position suffering the same way we are suffering. Same applies to an individual person. The moment God introduces you to a certain blessing, most of the people will end up becoming too greedy. When you become too greedy now, that's a wrong turn. You are leading your life into destruction, because greediness is the only thing that destroys a man's vision. If every visionary, if every partaker of the vision is able to maintain himself, to live for people, to work for the people, to do everything for the people without greediness, you shall see that we as Zimbabweans can always succeed. We as Christians, we can always succeed. But now the problem is that there's greediness everywhere. Even in the ministry, when we talk about pastors, there's greediness. Another pastor can be rich there, hearing that there is another pastor who is suffering there, who doesn't even have food on the table. They can't help. That is greediness. So there is an error, which is the error of greediness, that Zimbabweans should be able to get rid of. If we are not able to get rid of greediness in our lives, we cannot succeed. We can never.
So this is the prophetic advice to President Advocate Nelson Chamisa and his supporters to say, let us get rid of every greedy person. And to me, I see that advice as a correct prophetic advice which is needed in the nation of Zimbabwe. Whoever is going to be part of the politics must not be greedy. I must not get into a position to enrich myself. I must not get into a position kuti nine mhuri yangu tinge tichidya, my children enjoying boarding schools, mukadzi wangu achidriva mota yakanaka, vana vangu vachienjoya, and at the expense of everyone else and the people of the Republic of Zimbabwe. That would be wrong. So I agree with the man of God right here, and I hope and believe that President Nelson Chamisa is going to find a team which is people loving, a team which puts the people ahead of everything else. That is the problem we have in the post-millennial politics, where we have some people getting into politics for the sake of hakuna mabasa, so the thriving industries in the politics, especially in the opposition, kwekuti ukangoita mayor, ukangoita councillor, wautozwa kuti stand wakutoiwana, wakutotangoita madhiri, everything else is now moving in your own direction. So we have to end greediness, because greediness destroys everything and anything. Guys, so I just decided to bring this prophecy so that